Today I want to share 5 minimalist habits I use to refresh my home without having to buy anything. As someone who is trying to live clutter-free, the last thing I want to do is go out and buy a bunch of things every season when I feel like I want my home to look a little bit different. A few years ago, I decided to declutter a lot of my decorative pillows. The one thing that really bothers me a lot of the time is throw pillows. What did you think about throw pillows?
Throwaway pillows that you stack on your bed when you're not in there, and then when you do go to bed then you have to pull them off, but at least they're chilling out on your bed all day while you're working.
This was my normal routine of putting the pillows on the bed every morning. I would stick them in a laundry basket next to our bed and then put them on, and they really don't make that big of a difference. And here's our living room with the pillows, and now that I see this, it actually looks better without them. And I know it's such a trend to go out and every new season buy the different decorative pillows, but what I did is I have 2 pillows that we keep out on our couch that are used for various reasons, taking a nap or whatever it may be, and I just switch out the pillowcases so I don't have to store as much bulk different pillows, and it just feels great to have less clutter in my linen closet. But I do have currently 2 different pillowcases that I like to switch out mid-year. One is more of a fall colored pillowcase, the other one is more of a summer looking pillowcase. So I like to switch those out every once in a while. And pillowcases are also super easy to make yourself. So if you have some leftover material from a project, you can just whip up a quick pillowcase, either sewing it by hand or gluing it, or if you have a sewing machine, that works as well. But pillowcase switching is just such an easy way to refresh the look of a room without having to store a whole bunch of pillows. Next is counterintuitive to most people wanting to refresh their home, which is to take things away. I find usually in the winter months, we bring out all the throw blankets because it's cold and we're using them all the time. But now that we've switched into the spring, summer months, depending on when you're watching this video, I just put all those blankets away, and it makes the room feel a lot fresher and cleaner, and it gives it a different look to not have all the blankets out. And I know a lot of people like to have a basket with blankets or a ladder with blankets, and maybe try taking that away for a while for a fresh, clean, new look to your home. And also you could even take away any extra decor pieces you might have out, which will give your home a new look by taking things away instead of adding things in. Another thing I love to do is shop my own home. So I may have some decorations in my kitchen or plants in my kitchen that I can switch out into the living room, or vice versa, or things in my office that have been hanging on the wall in there, some art or things that I could actually bring out into my living room. It's all the same stuff, I get that, but just by switching it from room to room or putting a plant in a different corner, it can make your room feel completely refreshed and updated and different. It's amazing how different and refreshed my office feels after just removing the wallpaper, removing some of the extra decor, simplifying it, and adding a paint color. I can't believe we didn't have to buy any decor for a completely new look and feel in this room. I even had curtains in my bedroom that weren't really working out that great, and I shifted them into my living room, and it gave it a completely new, fresh look. And then not having curtains, the big bulkier curtains in my bedroom, gave that a new look. So there's a few things you could do just switching the decor you already have around your home, and it really does feel like a completely new space. Or maybe you make a different little vignette with the decor, so you could put a picture with a different plant in front of it, or maybe take out a vase with some fresh flowers and put that next to a lamp. Just get super creative with what you already have. And if you do feel you need to go shopping and you just have to get something that you think you need, I would suggest just going through your home really quick to make sure you don't already have it, because I've fallen down that rabbit hole before where I saw something cute in the store and I bought it, came home and realized I already had something super similar that I could have just used instead of shopping and spending that money. If you really want to get creative, you can even move furniture around. I love doing this. Recently, we decided to widen this hallway door and add a barn door to separate it from the rest of our house. Because of that, the furniture that we previously had on this wall area would not work because it would be in the way of the barn door. I was convinced at the time that we would have to go out and purchase either a replacement mirror or some sort of piece of furniture to still make this area look nice. I was pleasantly surprised when we did not need any extra furniture. We decided to hang up my husband's art that we had stored under our bed for the last year, and this was the perfect place for it. It looks amazing here. This just feels like such a cozy, warm room now, and we didn't have to buy anything. We could use everything that we already had in our home. My husband will go to work and come home and it's a whole new house. Grant goes to work and we redo the house. Looks good.
It's very grown up.
I love it.
It's a grown up house now. Look at that.
I've moved the couch to a different corner. I've moved our dining table to a different section in the dining room, and just moving furniture around can really change the look of your home, and it's completely free. The next idea seems so obvious, but I know I have to tell myself to do this sometimes, which is just cleaning our homes can make it feel totally refreshed. Opening the windows, cleaning the windows inside and out, cleaning the screens. I cannot even believe what happened the other day. My mom was here and she said, hey, let's clean the windows with my son. She thought it would be a fun project. So we all got into it. We were all cleaning the windows. We had the squeegee out, and I was shocked that, I shouldn't have been shocked because I've done this in the past, but it was just such a surprise to see the clean windows. It made our home feel so different and refreshed, and the light streaming in came in so much brighter than it normally did. And just doing that simple task of cleaning the windows or cleaning your home or clearing the counters of clutter can completely transform the look of your home. Another way I want to refresh our house for summer is just by adding some very inexpensive flowers from Trader Joe's. I love their flowers there because they are priced right. And what I want to do is split this bouquet into two different vases here. The great thing about decorating with fresh flowers that I buy or I cut from my yard is I'm not adding any extra things into my home. There is no clutter being added. So once the flowers die, that's it. I throw them out into our compost bin and move on. I don't have to add any extra stuff that I have to keep in closets or store anywhere, but it does give a different look to our home. I also like to rearrange these shelves. It gives our kitchen a new look with, again, not having to buy anything, and it's just a fun thing to do. And as I always say, declutter more. So if your kids are young and growing, there are going to be clothes that they grow out of. There are going to be clothes that get worn out. Even as an adult, my clothes wear out and I have to move on. I had a shirt that had holes in it, had to get rid of it. I didn't want to wear it anymore. And we grow out of things and we have wear and tear on items that just need to go. Toys get broken. We have a get rid of box and we have the keep box. Let's start going through it.
Oh, this is gonna be a keep, and that's gonna be a keep,
and you like to play with them?
Yeah, we like to play cars better than we like to play with all this junk that we don't even know.
What about this? Keep?
Keep. Yeah, that's a diving rig actually. I don't know how the heck it got in here.
Okay, so get rid of it. I think if we just continue to declutter the items that are broken, that we're no longer needing or using, and things that are worn out, that is just the best way to refresh your home and keep it clutter-free. We recently decluttered and cleared out our garage, reorganized it, and the transformation was absolutely amazing. I can't believe I waited so long to do this project. I was overwhelmed to begin with, but it turned out great. And now every single time I walk into our garage, I smile and I'm so happy to be in there. It's a place that now functions for us in such a great way. And it was a simple thing of refreshing this space by just decluttering everything. When we were listing our last home, the listing agent even told me that the best decor you can have in your home is less. So she said, take away all the extra little things here and there on the counters and just make it as simple as possible, because that's what people like to see. That is what is most visually appealing to most people, is just clean, clear areas. It's not adding decor, it's actually taking it away. Those are my 5 minimalist habits I use to refresh my home each year. Click right here to watch more videos and hit the subscribe button to join my community. Bye.